So here's the thing that I just, when you were talking about facilities and then you mentioned Mendota, I don't know if you guys had a chance to see it, but there was an ESPN documentary
Yes.
on the Mendota football program. And they have a coach, Coach Beto.
Coach Beto.
And he had this saying that he did, and the way that he said it and the way he worded it with emphasis, it really inspired me. And he was saying, well, we're from Mendota. So
Yeah.
we have socioeconomic struggles. So,
Yeah.
right? It was always like this, those are not going to be excuses. We will not allow that to define us. And so to hear about this, multi-million-dollar stadium and then the facilities you're bringing, it's that same attitude. Like, hey, we're Munson Sultana, so that we deserve everything that everyone else has. And if the equity's not coming, then we create it. That's what you did.
That's it, man. That's a purposeful piece about being an instructional leader, being at the helm and having a very progressive school board that works hand in hand, and community members and staff, pushing in the same direction.
Well, here's what I'm going back to now. When you started talking about your high school accolades and that you were excited for the individual, but you were a little bit bummed that the team didn't win. I'm still hearing that team concept now as an administrator, where you want everybody to move together.
That's 100%, 110%. That's what it's all about, man. That's what sports teaches you. That's what I try to instill on with my daughters.
Yeah,
they're amazing. They've my seniors graduating. Shout out to Alexa, graduating June 4th as a valedictorian.
Wow, top of her class. Congratulations, Alexa. That is amazing.
I was top 50. She's a valedictorian. So kudos to her mom, to her teachers, her coaches, and to her for all her hard work and dedication.
Yeah.
And so
surrounding her with a good team, right?
Surrounding her with a good team, good coaches and teammates.
Is she going to continue her running career?
You know what? She's going to hang it up. She ended up getting an academic scholarship to go to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
Oh, that was one of my dream schools growing up. That's a beautiful place, right?
I went for the first time to visit the actual campus over spring break, and I want to be a college student again.
Yeah, that place.
It's amazing.
When I was in junior college, we used to go down there for the farmer's market. Have you been to the farmer's market?
At Avila.
Yeah. Or no, this farm market is on Higuera.
Not that one, no.
So that one downtown, that's like, that was the first time I truly understood the college atmosphere and what that was like.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. You said you had an announcement.
I have an announcement. So first and foremost, I'd like to thank you and Jim for having me today.
Of course.
This is awesome, man. It's a great space for people to just tell their story in hopes that somebody connects, relates,
exactly,
gets inspired, because we have to continue to work together to help our youth, get to the next level. And so as a result of that, my announcement that I wanted to make is that I am going to officially kick off my company as a motivational speaker.
Yes.
And thank you.
Yes.
I like to share two gigs that I have here in the next 2 weeks. So a week from today, I have the blessing and the opportunity to be the keynote speaker at the Chicano Latino Commencement at CSU Bakersfield.
Oh, that's awesome. I love those.
And it's going to be so awesome. A lot of energy with all those new grads going into the real world for the first time, right? As professionals.
That's my credential, CSU Bakersfield, the Roadrunners.
You're a Roadrunner. Yeah. That's awesome.
But I did it on a satellite campus at College of the Canyons.
Yeah.
But I am a Roadrunner.
And then the week after that, I'll be at Reedley College doing a keynote for camp students that are wrapping up their first year of college along with their parents. And so talk about purpose, talk about the opportunity to inspire them so that they can keep going, because it's so easy to get off track. It's so easy. And so when we messaged each other to set this up, I figured that this be a great opportunity to, let our community know, our friends, that we're going to be doing some motivational speaking here for the foreseeable future. And so
absolutely, that's so exciting to hear. Let's get a round of applause.
Thank you,
Beto Vaca. Now, do you have a website for your speaking gigs if people want to book you? And
okay, so not yet. However, from these next 2 engagements, we are going to take some of the content and we're going to put together a really nice video that we can show to people that might be interested in, booking me for some of their events, whether it be private sector, education, whatever the case may be. I
story resonates with all kinds of populations.
I think it does. And so, I'm really excited about that.
No, I'm excited because, some people will catch it here, but as you're touring around the nation and maybe even the world, your journey, right? It's going to plant that seed somewhere. I remember that a great Tupac said this once. Jim, I don't know if you ever heard Tupac say this at the end of his documentary. He had already passed. And he said, I may not be the person who changes this world, but I will be the spark to ignite whoever that person may be.
That is awesome.
And I think that's what we are, right? I have a speech that I share where we have a bunch of candles, unlit candles, which means people with that potential. But the candle doesn't give off light or warmth until what? Until it meets a spark.
Yeah.
We are the spark.
Yes, we are.
Yes. Number 1 spark right here. If you guys want to check out Beto Vaca, he's going to be at Reedley College for the commencement. And what's the date on that one?
Yeah, so Reedley College, it's the end of the year camp program banquet. And I believe that one's on May 13th.
May 13th.
But next Friday, I'll be at CSU Bakersfield.
That's May 9th, correct?
May 9th at CSU Bakersfield, 5:30 p.m.
Yes.
Home of the Roadrunners.
Home of the Roadrunners. Now, if people aren't able to make it, when will your highlight reel come out for us to check out in your website?
Possibly within a few days.
Okay.
We have a videographer that's going to put together a 2 to 3 minute clip for us, so that we can begin marketing and just kind of showing the message that we can provide to, a diverse audience.
Absolutely. So when that comes out, we're going to add that to the description of this episode.
Okay.
That way people can not just appreciate what you shared with us today, but follow you and maybe in the future, utilize you for some of their commencement speeches, or even like I could foresee you like Tulare County Office of Education, they do a teach conference every year.
Yeah.
You'd be a great keynote for next year.
Oh, there you go.
So we're going to plant that seed.
Awesome.
Chelsea Hutchison, watch this episode. You might have your next commencement speaker right here.
Man, you rock, Rob. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you for being here. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you appreciate what we're doing, if you enjoy the content you're receiving, if you're being inspired. Jim and I would love to hear from you. Jim loves feedback, so comments, keep them up. He loves likes. I love subscribers, right? So until next time.
Views, baby.
Views, baby. Until next time, this is Jim Chance with Chances Are Productions and Rob from RobLive saying love, peace, and chicken grease. We out.